You guys know who it is?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, way too high. Yo, 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 yo. 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 Feel your face glow. Seamless. What's up, y'all? Is that live right now? I can't be live right now. I'm trying to find another video. What's up, y'all? Welcome. Welcome, damn it. Wait, was that it? That is it. Whoa, that's us. We did it. We're here. What is it, episode 22? What is it, episode 22? You want some 22? You do? What's up, y'all? Welcome to another amazing edition of Still Mace Flow Education. Look, we got a header. It's got a number on it. I feel like the weatherman, you know, because the graphics, they're not really here. There's not a sign floating above my head. It's computer-generated technology. High dollar stuff, only the highest. For the highest. What the deal is? Do you guys get your dance moves in? Hey, Leo Savage song. Coming in hot, baby. Coming in super hot, guys. Welcome to the very important Steel... Come here. A very important Steel Mace Flow episode titled FLOW-Losophy. Anybody who's got a beard, if you got a beard right now, just grab your beard, do this. Look, take right here, triangulate force, comb your beard, and say FLOW-Losophy. That's right, folks. But before we get started, as always, make sure you shut and lock your door. Make sure you shut and lock it. Make sure nobody sneaks up on you. And today we're going to be using a bit of room. Today, which will be an upper body day, you don't need to worry necessarily about moving left to right or back to front. Worry about holding your own position. So, Tim, you don't have to move your coffee table today, okay? We've been thinking about you, and we would love it. Tim, you just relax today, okay? Just relax, okay? However, we are going to use a little bit of overhead clearance to make sure you're not standing at a light. Make sure no small animals or children are going to run by you. And let's get motherfucking flowing. Now, today's episode might be the most talked about episode in the history of Steel Mace Flow Education. You know, I thought the overhand series was going to go crazy. That technique's so dope. So good to see one of my students and friends, Austin, teach himself and then teach his students the amazing overhand technique. And if you guys want to learn that one, it's going to cost you about $5,000. $5,000. Or you could go back a few episodes, you could watch it for free. Guys, thank you so much for the love and the support that you've been giving the channel, that you've been giving each other, and that you've been giving yourselves. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it very much. And today we're going to talk about flowing. Now it's episode 22, and I like to have a theme for all of my educations. And listen, this is how it goes in most countries. You turn 21, and then if you live, you turn 22. Not everywhere, but here in the United States, If you live past 21, you turn into 22. Now, something happens to the American man. Now, I can't speak for other countries, but maybe this happens in other countries. But when you survive 21 and you turn 22, you really feel like you're some hot shit. Huh? Now, I want to tell you something, okay? Slow down, bucko. All right? Reel it back in. Just because you survived 21 doesn't mean shit, okay? You have to survive all the responsibilities of being 21 for the rest of your life. So slow your roll. FLOW-Losophy. And today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to bring it back a little bit. We've been teaching some super advanced techniques. However, today, we will be covering basics. We're going to be covering basics. And how did you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got some graphics up in here. Guys, we're going to be covering ballistic curl, arrow, and 360. And most importantly, I know these are basic moves. Miklos, what is up? Thank you so much. I hope I'm saying that right. What is up? Thank you for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate the drop in the comment box. But this is what we're going to be covering. We're going to be covering some basics and what you do with them, okay? And so let me freeze my camera. Did I freeze it? Oh, we did it. Yo, we got Jens up in here. Yo, Jens, thank you so much for being here. And guys, the $50,000 blue Australian mace you can't use, somebody bought it. Okay, somebody bought the $50,000 blue mace. I know it wasn't you. Maybe you can get the next one that's priced in the $50,000 range. And instead, we're going to use this priceless mace, Ryu. The one in which steel mace flow was created on. People often ask me how you get your mace so shiny, and I will say you strip it with your hands. Okay, so let's talk about FLOW-Losophy. I'm going to take you back to a younger time. I was 14. I'll never forget the day. Signed up for the high school wrestling team. I went in and we did some workouts. We did some weightlifting. And in weightlifting, we did this thing called a superset. And in the superset, we had 3 workouts. You guys, sound effects? Maybe I should do sound effects next. But basically, we did 3 workouts, or three exercises. We did reps of those exercises, and we did something called a pyramid down scheme. And so I'll just kind of talk to you about that. And it was in that moment that I discovered weight training, or a fluid transition through weight training, which would later help me create Steel Mace Flow. And so let's just say that this is a regular workout for you. What is a common number that you would use if you were doing 3 exercises? How many reps would you do if it was press, curl, and row with a barbell? And I'll give you guys a second to answer that, so maybe we can educate you off of where you stand now. But let's say you were going to do a set of one of these exercises. How many would you do? Bum, 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 bum. I can't afford the Jeopardy music. I'll get copyright strike, but I can just kind of ding, 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 ding. I'm not going to teach you guys till someone answers, okay? What do you do? 2 of 8, 5 of 8, 6 of 8, 1 of 8, 2, 2 of 2, 8 of 8, 3, 4, 22? What do you tell me? Oh, here we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We got Blind Lemon up in the house, and the answer is 8 to 12, and that's what I got in my high school. Basically, we had 3 exercises, and we did 8 of them. And so you guys might understand how this goes. Let's go ahead and take you down a little bit of an exercise. And if you guys have your mace, you're welcome to do this with us. We're going to do 8 ballistic curls. A ballistic curl, which starts in landmark 2, wrist in line with the elbow. None of this shit. This. All right? Like you're going to throw a proper middle finger. You want everything articulated, triangulated. Okay? You don't flip somebody off with your wrist face down. Okay? This doesn't work. Okay? F you, man. Okay? I'm trying to clean up my channel and my act. Okay? So, wrist in line with the fist. Mace goes in there. Boom. And we are symmetrical as the Mona Lisa, meaning we don't have one elbow up. Our other wrist is in line with our elbow as well. It's not bent or misshaped in any place. And we call this landmark 2. Landmark 2, which is close to the midsection. Super close. Close. From there, we're going to go into crossbody top. We're going to go into praying hands, keeping both hands on the mace. We're going to slide out to crossbody top and into landmark 2 on the other side, keeping everything symmetrical, keeping wrists in line with your elbow. And blah, blah, blah. You do 8 of them. Oh, you do 8. Okay, and then the next movement comes along, which is the bow and arrow. Let's go over that. We're going to do 8 of those. We start in crossbody top. Notice that the wrist is in line with the elbow. It's not bent or doing any weird shit like that. Okay? From there, we do our arrow. We pray namaste. And we do our arrow again. Cha, 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 cha. Okay, and then you do 8, and your coach is super proud. You're super proud. You get to the third exercise, and it's the 360. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a different 360. We're going to do an alternating start-stop 360. And check this out. So we're going to start in warrior stance with what is my right hand on top, and I'm going to pitch the mace towards my left shoulder and lift the handle over my right shoulder. Tilt towards left, handle towards right. And when I do my 360, I'm going to slide my bottom hand to the top. Got to end in landmark 2. I'm going to stand the mace back up. Now, if I slide my hand back down, you'll notice that my finger on my top hand is pointing in the opposite direction, and so that will allow us to alternate reps. Bottom hand catches and slides down to meet the other. And it's super simple. This is an alternating 360. And let's just say you did 8 of those, okay? And so in my wrestling workout, in my superset, we did 8 sets. But each set, you got to take off 1 rep. And so on the second run through, we did 7 ballistic curls. And then after we did 7 ballistic curls, we did 7 bow and arrows. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After 7 bow and arrows, we do 7 360s. 7 top hand catches. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then on the next set, we did less. We did 6. And on the next set, we did 5. And on the next set, we did 4. And guess how this keeps going? It went all the way to 1. And in my high school wrestling workout in the superset, I had a creative spark. I was challenged to do 3 reps and to transition between all of them. Now listen, when we got to 1 rep of each, it felt a lot like a flow. If you do 3 movements that all transition from left side to right side, and you do it 1 time through, what you will find is your flow will alternate between left side and right side. So let's take a look. We'll start with 2 reps of each. And I really appreciate anybody going through this with us. We got 2 ballistic curls. 1, 2. 2 bow and arrows. 1, 2. 2 360s. 1. Oops, sorry. 2. And what would happen if I took 1 rep out? Well, if I took 1 rep out, I would start doing 1 move per side, and it would turn into a flow. Check it out. So we have ballistic curl. 1. Arrow. I want you to notice which way the arrow went. It went towards the left side of the screen, I guess would be the way to go. And then now our 360. 1, 2, 3. And so the movements start to transition from left side to right side. Why? Because FLOW-Losophy. Just something fun to practice. You take 3 moves that transition from left side to right side. You do them all once. And if you do them all once, they should transition to the opposite side. Let's go ahead and give this a go, but let's do another move. Let's do switch curl. 2 of them. 1, 2. Uppercut. 1, 2. 360. 1, 2. And now let's go to 1. 1 switch curl. 1 uppercut. And 1 360. Switch. Uppercut. Switch. Uppercut. Arrow. Switch curl. Uppercut. Arrow. I think we changed a few different moves in there, and that's all good. That's what you want. You want to interchange your movements in such a way that, actually, let me take this down. Just a great technique or a great way to practice your flow is once you have a move, figure out how to alternate sides. Once you have a move, figure out how to alternate sides. Simple. Ooh, that's fun. And then do one of each. And you'll be surprised at what comes up. And if you get really good at it, what starts to happen is you start to add footwork. And if you can add footwork, it seems a lot like a flow. Isn't that great? Isn't that neat? Isn't that something? Find your move, whatever your move is, and learn how to transition from left side to right side. Once you've done that, link it to a second move. We'll do alternating 360s, alternating 10 and 2s. So we have our 10 and 2, and we have our mill. Mill, 10 and 2, 1, 2. Now we need another move. Mill, mill, 10, 2. Let's go bow and arrow. 1, 2. What was our first move? Mill. 10 and 2. 10. 2. What was our next move? Bow and arrow. 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 Mill. 10. Arrow. Pow. Yeah, just do one of each move. See what happens. There's a great video about A and a G, what the deal is, fucking around and finding out. I love it when you know how to do something and you add to it, like the mill. What would happen if I did a mill upside down? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, let's do it again. Oh, that's weird. FLOW-Losophy. FLOW-Losophy doesn't always mean creating. Sometimes it just means putting or reorganizing something that's already been there. Ooh. Guys, I love it. Why is it whenever I'm on here, I be coming up with new moves? Huh? I guess that's part of teaching. Whoa. Spooky. Sha, 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 sha. Guys, welcome. Welcome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. A little bit of Mace FLOW-Losophy. Mace Flow Education Volume 22. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was simple. I wanted to put this idea in your head next time I come out. Next time I show up here. It will be to work out. You and I are going to do a superset together. So, grab your mace, get ready for tomorrow. You and I are going to work out. We're going to go through a superset and use our FLOW-Losophy to help turn it into a flow. So, that is it. My friends, thank you so much for joining. And as always, man, we really appreciate the reciprocity, the value you have found for our program by sharing, liking, subscribing, and saying what's up in the chats. So thank you guys so much. Also, we still have room for one more student for February. I'm taking a few one-on-one students. Whether you want to learn Steel Mace Flow to help soothe your soul for your own personal practice, or you'd like to share it towards others and become a certified Steel Mace coach, I'm happy to help you. But like I said, I've just got one more space available, and that training will begin real soon. It's already the 9th. All right, so DM me in Instagram if you're interested in that. And that's it. Guys, thank you so much. Party on.